We're going to look through some of the papers now, some of the headlines for today. We're going to start with the Daily Mirror. England's quarter-final against Spain, obviously dominating. Kira Walsh has told the Mirror that Spain should fear England rather than the other way round. Do you think that's the right attitude to have?
Rightly so. I think that this is where we are now as a squad, as a nation. We're in a position where we're performing consistently very well. Obviously, the big thing is it's a home Euros as well. We've got the crowd behind us, but as I say, the way we've performed in the group stage, I think any team will be fearing us at the moment.
Yeah, do you agree with that, Keris?
Yeah, it's funny because if you'd have asked or said that before the start of the tournament, I'd have probably been laughing at you, but I think Spain have had the injuries and it's kind of affected their confidence and flow within the tournament. So, yeah, I'd probably say Spain are the underdogs going into the game.
How important is that confidence going into a quarter-final? We've joked about the penalty shootouts and possibility of all of those different things. Have you got to back yourself at this stage now?
Yeah, of course you have. It's getting to the point now where this is the momentum where it's building. We've built the momentum. And against Spain, I totally agree with Keris in terms of the fact that before the tournament, I would say they were favourites with their full squad. But I think now it's definitely on us, and there's that little bit of pressure. And that's what I like about Sarina Wiegman as well. She's brought in that quiet confidence, that almost arrogance in a good way that you need to go and win major tournaments.
Yeah, absolutely.
Coming to the Times next for our second paper. The Times' Molly Hudson writes that losing to Spain would mean the Euros would be a failure for England. Do you agree with that, Keris? Do you think that it would be a huge failure for us?
It's quite a strong word, isn't it, failure? But I think just the way the girls have been playing and the confidence they've got, and obviously it being a home Euros, I think the nation does have the hope that, you know, it is coming home. So yeah, I don't know, it's kind of true, but maybe comes across a little bit harsh, doesn't it?
Aside from winning, the girls have already achieved so much, and if we look at the bigger picture, the tournament has achieved so much. Being a home Euros and what it's doing in terms of inspiring other young girls to take up football.
Yeah, look, I think if we lost it, it'd be a massive surprise. I personally don't see it. I think that, you know, we're going to win the game and progress within the tournament. But, you know, with me and Kez growing up, we didn't have major tournaments on the television, did we, women's, to look at. So the fact now that, you know, young girls are watching it and young boys and seeing everything that's going on, that is the big thing for me. Obviously, the legacy of winning it would be huge, but the legacy of what this tournament can bring for grassroots participation is huge.
Yeah, I agree. Right, transfer news now from the papers. Earlier we heard Pep Guardiola talk about Manchester City being offered Neymar by Paris Saint-Germain. A French newspaper Le Parisien are claiming that PSG wanted Bernardo Silva in exchange. Would you like to see Neymar playing in the Premier League? I think that's an obvious question.
Yeah, of course. I would. I think, you know, the skills that he's got, he's, you know, always touted as one of the best players in the world for a reason. But I don't know, like, I do think he'd probably struggle with the Premier League in terms of the physicality of it. We see it, you know, out in France that he's always rolling around. That's one of the things that frustrates me with him. So it'd be even worse in the Prem, wouldn't it?
Well, I think they do that in the Prem as well, don't they? It's not just in the other leagues. But, yeah, it'd be good to see his flair, I think, and he's so popular, and just the attraction it would bring to the league would be massive, really.
Right, paper 3 will end in the Daily Mail for our final story. Emile Smith-Rowe tells the paper how he's cut out junk food, but his guilty pleasure on days off is chocolate, and quite a lot of it. So, guilty pleasures. Courtney, I'll come to you first. Any that you can reveal for us in terms of food? You don't want anyone, any managers or anything saying to you that, oh, you shouldn't be eating that one?
Neil Redfern, close your ears.
Yeah.
No, sweets for me, like proper old school pick and mix sweets, I am terrible for. Chocolate biscuits and all that, you can keep it. But yeah, I'm a proper sweet monster.
That's interesting, Courtney, because I'm sure I saw you munching on a little something upstairs. On top of the bus, there's a little snack. There's a little snack area. I think it was like a little brownie or flat pack or something.
It was a healthy snack.
Was it?
Yeah.
If anyone's watching, it was healthy.
Sorry to call you out.
How about you? Any guilty pleasures?
Yeah.
Quick.
Move on.
Attention on to